Welcome to this edition of Precision Drilling Contract Drilling Group Operations Update. In this edition, we'll focus on side door elevators, safety latch pin requirement. Since 1992, the manufacturer of Varco BJ elevators has warned of danger when latching side door collar type elevators around pipe when the pipe is out of vertical. Because of their very design, all side door elevators can present a risk when used without a safety latch lock pin. Most recently, on one of Precision's rigs, a tong company had removed the safety chain and pin from a set of elevators prior to use. The elevators had recently been certified and were also freshly painted. They were operated without the safety latch lock pin while laying down a cutoff joint of 9 5/8 casing. The result was that the elevators opened, releasing the casing, which then hit, injured, and ultimately killed one of our workers. There have been a number of incidents involving side door elevators. We can reduce the risk by ensuring the equipment is certified, properly maintained, and equipped with the proper safety latch lock pin.
Hey, my name is Ken Hudgen. I'm a field superintendent at OSC1 in Calgary, and I'm just going to show you how to inspect a set of elevators. These ones here in particular are a set of 6 5/8 BJ SLX elevators, quite similar to the ones that we had a failure with on rig 219 in Saskatchewan. And kind of where I want to start with is the first thing you want to do when you get a set of elevators, third-party elevators to the rig, is to have a look at the Tonghan certifications. And just check to make sure that the certifications that it gives you are actually the certifications that match the elevators. And to do that, just have them check the numbers. There'll be numbers here, there'll be a number stamped up here. Just make sure the same elevators are the same as the certification. Then you get them up, pick them up to the floor. And quite an important thing to do, and it's happened to us in the past, is we picked up the wrong size elevators for the casing. Just grab yourself a tape measure and just measure. Make sure the bore of the elevators is what you're picking up. Picking up 5 1/2 casing, you want to make sure you got the right size bore there. And it's simple, just measure it and it's done. Once you have them picked up, just check the operation of them. Make sure they do work. Open and close. Check the latch. Over here, springs are good. Spring is good here. Check the hinge, make sure the hinge isn't wore and hanging down. And then just the closing, how it closes. The pin goes in. Latch won't open. And then just take a quick visual inspection of the elevator, make sure there's no cracks or deterioration, and the elevator should be ready to go. If the elevators don't meet any of their criteria that was laid out here, we have the right to refuse them, and we will refuse them. And it's as simply as letting your supervisor know that these elevators don't meet specifications, and we'll have to have a different set of elevators out to location before we use them.
The elevators we work on at Rostel, we typically do about 500 elevators a year, and of that, about 70% of those elevators are precision. We're taking them down to bare metal, doing a mag particle inspection, repairing cracks, putting weld metal in, rebuilding bores, new pins, proof load testing, and right to certification. There's just too many lives have been lost working with uncertified equipment, and there's still a lot of it out there.
Level 4 certification is required. This will be provided by the original equipment manufacturer, the OEM, or by a professional engineer. If you are in doubt about the details of a Level 4 certification, refer to the Precision Drilling Equipment Bulletin Binder in the Equipment Maintenance Practice section, titled 112-EMP-01. Prior to the elevator being used for the operation, the elevator must be inspected by the rig manager or driller to ensure that the safety latch lock pin is in place. The elevator must be function tested to ensure that the door latch, spring, and safety latch locking pin operate properly. The inspection must also be noted in the documented safety meeting upon completion. Any concerns with subcontractor or rental elevators not meeting this standard must be communicated to your field superintendent immediately, and appropriate action will be taken. To review, a Level 4 certification is required. Check that the elevators are the proper size. Check that the elevators operate properly. Ensure that the latch lock pin is in place. And finally, do a complete visual inspection. With your continued attention and commitment to safety, Precision Drilling Corporation can remain one of the safest and most productive drilling companies in the world. Stay safe, and remember, the safety of everyone at your rig site depends on you. For more information, contact your field superintendent or safety representative.